What's up, guys? Back at it, but this week is a little bit different. We're working on a customer's car. Oh my god, a customer. I don't think I've ever actually had a customer. This guy has it's a pretty cool story. It's a truck, actually. It was my buddy's truck, Silly. I've known him for a long time. I'm talking about like easy 14 years. Super good guy. But he sold this truck to one of his buddies, and they put a 5.3 in it and are trying to make it into a drag truck. And they need a little help with the fabrication. So this is it. It's a 5.3. He's looking to get about 500 or 600 horsepower out of it right now. And then he's probably going to go bigger and better later on. But right now he's just, wanting to get it up and going. He's got a bunch of money into the motor, and he's ready to, get it cruising. So it's got a jegs sheet metal intake manifold. It's got truck manifolds that I actually welded the V-bands on a long time ago for another buddy, and he sold them to this guy. And he kind of changed them up a little bit to work with what he's wanting to do. But we're going to put a big VS Racing 78, 75 over here, one of the old first gen ones. We're going to make the hot side to do all that, and then we're going to mount an intercooler up here and make some custom charge pipe and stuff, and just a couple of other little odds and ends. Then we might help him get it running later on. I'm not 100% sure about that, but this is it. It's going to be, a full-on drag truck. Like I said, it's just going to be a toy. He's got him a fuel cell back there and a bunch of good old stuff. No dash right now, but fab work is fab work. I'll take it if it's on 8 cylinders or 4 or 2 or 1 or whatever. Okay, so I'm waiting on all the shit to come in for this. But while it's here and I'm waiting, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to mount up the radiator a little different. Somebody started doing it, and they did a pretty good job. The brackets are sturdy as heck, but for what I'm wanting to do, I think they're going to get in the way. So this is what we're starting with, and we're going to kind of make it up as we go. But let's see if we can focus. So you got one bracket here that's welded, which is nice, thick stuff. It's like 1/8 inch plate, and then you got another one down here. Same thing on the other side. My problem is in my mind, I want to try to bring charge pipe through right here, and I don't want this to get in the way of it. And I'm hoping up here, I might try to do something different with the fans, and I'm afraid this is going to get in the way of that. So I'm going to try to cut these off, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Alrighty, we got the radiator mounted. Nug filmed quite a bit of it. I didn't film any of it, but he filmed some of it. This is what we got. We made 4 of these nifty little brackets out of some rectangle tubing I had, and then welded them to the radiator. We cut the old brackets off and welded these guys on, which was pretty nifty, pretty fun welding to super old, aluminum. But then to attach it, we put some riv nuts on this side. You can see it. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. and she's in there. She ain't going nowhere. So here's this side. So these brackets over here are a little bit longer, but that's just the way that it worked out for the radiator to be centered in the space. So that's the way I did it. Is it's, you know, it's centered in the opening, and it's just weird that the, you know, the radiator support is built the way it is. But these over here are like 4 1/8 long, and those on the other side are like 2 3/4, almost 3 inches long. So there it is. She's mounted up. Hopefully we'll start getting some parts for this puppy so we can start throwing it together. So it's 4th of July weekend. I ordered all the parts a couple days ago. I'm not sure if any of them are going to start showing up, but if we could get our hands on some V-bands and some tube, then we could start building the hot side for the turbo stuff and get the turbo up where we want it. But I think I've done all I can do right now until I get some material. So I might be able to build a shroud for the radiator for the fans. So I might track down a brake this weekend. Depends on how antsy I get to work. This is the first time I've done any fab work in the shop, and man, I really enjoyed it. I forgot how much fun it is and how much I like to do it. But we will pick back up as soon as I get some material. Okay, so back at it. Still kind of waiting on parts, but I did have a couple things show up. I got some new V-bands, which I got 2 of these guys. These are self-centering, and I was hoping they were going to be the same as the ones that were on there, but they're not. So I'm going to have to chop these off and weld new ones to the manifolds, which is going to work out good because I think I want to change the angle of this a little bit. So I got to do this one, and then I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this one because there's a pretty big hole on this one, but we'll figure it out. So that's probably all we'll be able to do today, but until we, you know, start actually getting some parts. But let's get cruising on this and see where it goes. Alrighty, so I got the passenger side all welded up. So here it is. It turned out pretty good. I did weld the inside and outside. I just used some 312 rod and kind of didn't burn it in as hot on both sides, that way it didn't burn through. I didn't back purge this side because I was welding mild to stainless. And then over here I got this side all figured out. This is about 2 straight days of after work cutting and making fit. But this was just a like a 2.5 inch schedule 40 elbow that I cut to fit. And the reason it's not welded up yet is because I don't have a ton of argon, and I want to back purge this side since I'm welding stainless to stainless right here. And I figured the little bit of argon I have left would be better used getting the rest of this stuff together, and then next weekend I'll weld this up. I had to work yesterday on Friday, and that's normally when I go get gas and stuff. They're closed on the weekends, so that is where I'm at with that. And it's time to do our giveaway. Still not sure what I'm giving away here, but I know I'm gonna give something away, probably just t-shirts. Here is everybody as of right now, and I just posted on the comments of the other video that, you know, it's it's closed as of right now. So this is everybody that commented on what video it was. I put Garrett and Will in here just because they're the OGs of the channel. They've been here since like day one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut these up into nice little even strips and stick them in something. We'll stick them in the Welding helmet and use it to draw. So I'm gonna cut them up real quick and then we'll stick them in here and we'll see. Okay, so I got our Welding helmet full of names. If you win, just DM me on Instagram or email me. My Instagram's in the description. I'll put my email in there too. It's just MegaSpool@yahoo.com. But if you win, just email me. Tell me who you are, what size and color shirt you want. You can find them on the website, which is www.megaspool.myshopify.com. Just get on there, you know, let me know what you want, what kind of shirt and shit you want. And there's not very many options. It'll take a couple weeks to get it to you because, like I said, I got to get it shipped from the shirt company to me, and then I got to throw some stickers and stuff in there and then ship it out to you, but I'll keep you updated. So I got everybody's names. Let's draw. We got Snap It. Let me read that. Well, it says Snap It. Sorry. Got Cesar Hernandez. Man, this is just fucking great. You can see this with this overpriced fucking camera. And then last one, I kind of hope it's one of the OG guys. Let's see. And Dustin, whoever Dustin is. So, Dustin, Caesar, and Snap It. Like I said, just DM me and I'll get you all set up. So that being said, that's it for this week, guys. I got to get jiving on all this stuff for the video for next week, which is right around the corner. But I got some really cool stuff. We finally got some parts, so I will catch y'all next week.